Okay, so you want to know more about the new Superman movie?
Superman Legacy.
That's it. Yeah.
You
Superman Legacy. I've got like a whole bunch of articles here, news things, and
Yeah.
we can like jump in and get you caught up to speed because this is a really interesting one because it's not an origin story.
Right.
We're not going back to like,
We've seen that.
yeah, we've seen all that Krypton and the planet blowing up and all that stuff. This one is really focusing on him being Superman,
Right.
but how he balances that with being Clark Kent.
Well, and that's what I think is going to be really interesting about it, is that we've seen him be Superman, we've seen the powers, we've seen him fight all the villains.
Right.
But really getting into that, I think that's where the real meat of the story is going to be.
Yeah, and I think that's what's got a lot of people interested.
Yeah.
So speaking of interested, it comes out July 11th, 2025.
Okay.
So we've got a little bit of a wait, but it gives us plenty of time
I
to
guess speculate.
Yeah. And one of the first things that everybody is really excited about is James Gunn.
Oh, yeah, he's directing it.
He's directing it, yeah.
He's a good choice for this, I think, because you look at, like, Guardians of the Galaxy,
Yeah.
It's fun and it's got action, but he's really good with the character stuff.
Right, yeah, like those emotional beats, he gets those.
Yeah, like when Drax is talking about his family, like,
Oh, yeah.
it's so sad. But then Rocket, makes a joke, and it's like,
Right.
he gets that balance.
Yeah, he knows how to do it.
Yeah.
All right, so now let's get into, like,
The cast.
the cast, yeah.
All right.
We've got David Corenswet as Superman.
Okay.
Rachel Brosnahan, she's going to be Lois Lane.
All right.
And then Nicholas Hoult is Lex Luthor.
I like him.
Yeah.
He's a good choice for
He's a good actor.
Yeah.
I think he'll be a good Lex Luthor.
He's got that kind of look to him.
Yeah, yeah.
But here's one that really caught my eye.
Okay.
Nathan Fillion
Oh, wow.
is Green Lantern,
Really?
but specifically Guy Gardner.
I don't know about you.
Now, is that a big part, or is that just like
That's a good question.
a cameo?
Yeah, we don't know.
Okay.
We don't know how big of a role that is, but it's definitely
That's cool, though.
they're pretty cool.
Yeah. I like Nathan Fillion.
Yeah, and to see him as Green Lantern and what...
Yeah. What kind of Green Lantern is he going to be? Like, more
Yeah.
serious, or is he going to be kind of
Right.
like his usual kind of,
Right.
Yeah,
what's he going to be like?
Yeah.
And then they've also got a bunch of other supporting characters.
Okay.
Like they had Jimmy Olsen, Perry White. They even have actors for Ma and Pa Kent.
Oh, wow. So they're really, like,
Yeah.
filling it out?
Okay.
Well,
So it sounds like they're paying attention to
Yeah.
the little things.
yeah.
They actually just finished filming back in July.
Oh, wow. So it's
So it's in post-production.
post-production. Okay.
Yeah. They filmed in a bunch of different places.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they were in Norway for a lot of the movie. And I think that's going to give us
Like the landscapes?
the epic kind of landscapes.
Yeah. Yeah.
But they also did some filming in Georgia and Ohio.
Oh, okay.
So they're going to get
There's some city stuff, too.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Now, James Gunn said that he was really inspired by the All-Star Superman comic.
Oh, that's a good one.
Have you read that one?
Oh, yeah. All-Star Superman is great. It's not your typical Superman comic, It's like, if you're going to read one Superman comic, I would say read that one.
Okay.
It's really about what he means, hope and his sacrifice. And
Oh, wow.
it's just really good.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll add that to my reading list.
Definitely.
One thing I'm really curious about is the music.
Oh, yeah.
So John Murphy, who did the score for Guardians Vol. 3, he's doing this one,
Okay.
but they're also going to use some of John Williams' score.
Oh, really? So they're going to kind of mix it.
Yeah, so I'm really curious how they're going to blend.
Yeah, because that John Williams theme is so iconic,
It is.
You hear that and, it's Superman.
Yeah.
So I wonder how they're going to mix it with like a modern
Right.
score.
Yeah.
That'll be interesting.
Yeah, I'm curious to hear how it all sounds together.
Yeah.
So we actually got a little teaser trailer back on December 19th.
Oh, nice.
And so far, fans are like,
They seem pretty positive about it.
yeah.
Yeah.
What were your initial thoughts?
I think it was a good teaser. It was like, you get the action, you see he's got the suit,
Right.
but there's also those little hints of like the more serious stuff, the
Yeah.
character moments,
Yeah.
So it seems like it's going to be a good mix, like it's not just mindless action. There's
Yeah.
going to be some depth to it.
Yeah. It seems like they're really trying to tell a story.
Yeah.
Okay, so now here's where things get really interesting.
Okay.
This is kicking off Chapter 1 of the new DC Universe, and they're calling it Gods and Monsters.
Oh, wow.
So this is like...
So this is like the start of like a whole
Yeah, this is the start of...
new universe.
Yeah, a whole new like slate of movies.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And James Gunn and Peter Safran, they're the ones who are in charge of DC Studios now.
Right.
And they have said that they really want to focus on telling character-driven stories.
Oh, that's cool.
Like, they're not just focused on the big spectacle they want.
Explosions.
Yeah, they want to make sure that the characters are
real.
Yeah, are interesting and relatable.
Yeah.
So it's interesting to see that they're
taking that approach.
Yeah, taking that approach.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
It sounds like this is going to be a pretty big movie.
Yeah, it sounds like it's going to be really interesting.
Yeah.
And I think it has the potential to be like a really defining Superman movie.
Yeah, I agree. It could like redefine the character for a new generation. You know, like we haven't seen Superman in a while on the big screen. So it'll be interesting to see what they do with it.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see what they do. And I think one thing that they're going to have to tackle is, how do you make Superman relevant today?
Yeah, that's a good question.
You know, we live in a world with very real problems.
Right.
And, you know, Superman is all about hope.
Right, hope.
And how do you translate that into a modern story?
Yeah, how do you make that relevant?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be the challenge, I think.
Yeah, but I think if anybody can do it, James Gunn can.
Yeah, I think he can pull it off.
Yeah, so definitely check out the trailer and let us know what you think.
Yeah.
There's going to be a lot more to talk about as we get closer to the release date.
Definitely keep checking back for more deep dives.
Yeah, this is just the beginning.
All right.
All right. Thanks for joining us for this deep dive on Superman Legacy.
Yeah, this was fun.
It was a good one.
All right, see you next time.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.